What's up, y'all? Serrano786 here with the morning after episode 8, where we're going to talk about some gaming news, maybe some movies, maybe some TV shows, some other stuff. Today is May 20th. So the first thing I want to kind of go over that I was kind of perusing Twitter was Crucible. So Crucible is supposed to come out later today. It's an FPS PvE PvP game that's released by Amazon. I saw somebody describe it as, think of League of Legends but in an FPS form at a little bit slower pace. It's gotten good reviews so far. It unlocks on Steam. That was really loud. Unlocks on Steam later today at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Or no, sorry, Pacific Standard Time. So that means I might be able to actually stream this for my lunch hour, which I'll probably actually end up doing that. Just for a little bit, see how it is. See, yeah, it launches today on Steam, so you can get it for free. Who doesn't like free video games? Check it out. I'll give my thoughts on it at the end of my stream, what I think about it the first hour. Phantasy Star 2, or Online 2, comes out next week on PC. That's set to release on the 27th. This game, if you don't know...
27th is usually defined
Alexa,
as coming next after...
Stop. I don't know why she thought I called her name. But this game has originally been out for 8 years in Japan. It's finally getting the port over to, the West. I'm pretty excited about it. I played the crap out of the first one on Sega Dreamcast. I'm assuming the graphics are going to be terrible on it. But, hey, it is what it is. It's going to be fun nonetheless. It'll be a good time. And it's free to play, too. I mean, you can't free to play. I mean, it's awesome. Today, starting yesterday, Overwatch is doing their anniversary. If you don't know, every year they do an anniversary type deal where you get special skins, old skins that they haven't released or made available for a while. Usually get like a free box at least. There's like a special anniversary box that you get for when you unlock stuff. One of the first posts was, can we get the Pink Mercy back? But I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, if you're an Overwatch fan, I love Overwatch. I've yet to play it on PC. I haven't brought myself to buy it yet on PC. I have it on PS4, play the crap out of it. But yeah, check it out. It's going on until, what does it say?
Hello there.
Come on. What's the dates? I just want the dates. June 9th. So from May 19th, June 9th, they're doing the anniversary for Overwatch, if you want to check that out. So Sony announced their PS5 gaming lineup soon. I'm assuming it's going to be with their own special show that they're going to have on that's digital, of course. A lot of people or a lot of companies are going to digital. I'm curious to see what kind of lineup they say. I'll keep you posted on this and kind of see what date they pop out. It may be spur of the moment. Knowing with Sony, it tends to be kind of just, we're doing it this week, by the way, type thing. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you subscribe, you get the Super Nintendo and the NES games. It's like an emulator, basically. There were 3 new games that came out with the SNES: Wild Guns, Panel de Pon, and Operation Logic Bomb. I've never heard of any of those 3. We're kind of poor growing up, so we only played games that we could rent. And I usually rented the same games all the time, which was Mega Man X. Really love that game. Final Fantasy. I guess what America would call Final Fantasy 6. And yeah, there's only a handful of games that I rented. Mortal Kombat, because I really liked Mortal Kombat back in the day. So these games I'm not really sure about. I'll probably check them out just because they're free. I mean, free stuff. The NES game that came out with the update is Razer. This is a lot like, if you want to think about old school Castlevania side scroller, the main protagonist has a shield that he throws, and that's his weapon, basically. Pretty cool. I think they actually did a remake or a new video game of it back in early 2000s, I want to say, something like that. But this is the original Razer. Pretty cool. He uses the shield as a weapon. Kind of sweet. Call of Duty yesterday for Warzone opened their vaults. There's a video here. This is on Twitter of FaZe.
Oh my god!
I'll watch this real quick. But yeah, this is just like a video of them. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a video of them unlocking it. Basically, when you go in here, there's like 3 or 4 legendary boxes. There's other boxes and a bunch of money. I would assume if you could get this pretty early on in a game, it's really going to help out a lot, especially with the resources, getting a lot of extra money. As you can see in this video, I don't know if it's showing it or not, but there's another little door in here. I didn't actually see on this. I just saw a lot of the videos of just the initial door. But yeah, the bunkers are open. I think there's 3 per map, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe there's more. Does it say on here? Blah, 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 blah. I know there's at least 3 as far as the bunkers go. But yeah, they also released the update where you can get armor, an armor box or something like that. But basically, it's just where you drop it for your team and you max out your armor plates, which is kind of cool, especially for late game. And if you have a really aggressive play style, those armor packs will be really beneficial in the late game. Let's see. Oh, where we went over Crucible stuff. I'm excited to play this. I like PvE, PvP type games. I haven't played a lot of the FPS type games like this, where there's like a bunch of heroes. Smite. This reminds me of Smite. I think that's what it's going to be similar to. It says it has Battle Royale influences. I mean, we'll see. There's 3 different modes to this game. There is... Where are they? But they basically vary in how the gameplay goes. Each of the 3 different ones. They have like a Battle Royale-esque type mode, I know for sure. Which is basically it splits you into 8 teams of 2. And then whichever team is the last standing wins, basically. Which is, I guess, like a very small scale version of that. But Gen Con, which is basically one of the biggest board game, conventions, has been canceled. They did announce, though, don't be sad. They did announce that they will be doing a digital format of Gen Con, which will be held online between July 30th and August 2nd. So if you're into board games, I love board games. This would be something definitely to check out. I'm probably going to watch this just because I like seeing all the new games. Yeah. Let's see. Ghost of Tsushima. So there was a lot of questions after the video had popped of the 18 minutes from Sucker Punch about gameplay. If you were going to be, I guess, stuck playing a samurai or ghost. So they officially responded and said, no, you are not stuck one way or the other. That the way they designed the game, you can actually fluidly go from ghost, which is more of the stealth-like attacks, or you can go to the samurai, which is just, you're fighting like a samurai, face to face. However, it says that, I was reading down here, there's definitely important story moments that are reflective of this change than others, but the reality is that even as you've gotten to some story moments, you can still play the game as a samurai. You may just be more potent or more powerful. We don't make you choose between samurai or ghost. Yeah. It says that also, this is the interesting part. So you can't just run into a camp and fight 5 people at the same time. You will get overwhelmed and die. So they're basically saying that it's going to be a little bit more, you have to think about before going into these fights blindly and just start killing people. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there, once this game releases on July 27th, is just going to go through this with like just parries or something crazy like that. There's people, I always love watching those videos because those people are insane. I watched the it was like a less than a 30-minute run of Doom. Like this guy beats Doom in less than 30 minutes, and the devs watched it and people were like, what? But he found this glitch with the graphics and the FPS. It was pretty neat. You should give it a check. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, July 17th. Yeah, is going to be coming out on PS4. I'm going to be streaming that. That's going to be super awesome. I touched on this yesterday about the Mafia trilogy basically re-releasing. So, cool things. If you already own Mafia, it's either 1, 2, or 3. They have different packages or different things that unlock for you depending on what you have. So, if you, let's see, if you purchase the trilogy, like let's say you don't own any of them, you get Mafia 2 and 3 ahead of Mafia Definitive Edition release, that's set to come out on August 28th. Now, if you already own Mafia 2 on Steam, you can upgrade to the Definitive Edition right now for free. You don't have to do anything. And then if you own a Mafia 3 on PS4, Xbox One, or Steam, same thing. You can upgrade that immediately to the Definitive Edition. Super neat. I think it's cool when a company is just like, you know what, you already bought this game, we'll just do it for free. I was really, really hoping, and I was even talking with some friends about this, that they do that for like Last of Us, these new games that are coming out this year, because at the end of the year, PS5 is going to come out, and I would hope that they would say, okay, you know what, if you bought these games in the past year, you can upgrade these to PS5 for free. Would be really nice. Probably not going to happen. That's just wishful thinking. But you never know. I know they did that with like Battlefield. Mind you, that was years ago. Battlefield 3, if you bought it on PS3, within a year after the PS4 came out, you could upgrade it for free if you had a PS4 to PS4. I think it was digital. But yeah. Well, that's pretty much most everything for the gaming news. Oh, this was something kind of interesting. Not necessarily gaming related, but Razer, the same company that makes all these gaming peripherals. I have a gaming Viper. I've got basically a lot of my peripherals are Razer now that I think about it. I have a Razer keyboard tournament edition. I've got the little pad that has a little RGB on the outside. I love Razer stuff. But Razer released a set of headphones that wasn't for gaming. It's basically for like movies and other stuff, music. They're called the Razer Opus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They're wireless headphones, $200, kind of steep, a bit pricey for me. But if they're not for gaming, I'm not going to. I mean, I spent like $100, I think, on these, $120. These are the Turtle Beach Elites, I think. I like these. I actually had to specially look up ones because these I really like. I'll take them off for a second. So they have this little, you can maybe not can see it real clearly, but they have this little part right here for glasses. So I wear glasses because I'm basically blind without these. But if you have glasses and you wear headphones, you know after a while they start to dig into the side. These have this little special thing that kind of compensate for that, so it makes it a little bit more pushed in for the frames. Doesn't give me headaches nearly as much. Like I can wear these for hours, and then maybe after like 6 hours plus, I might barely be able to feel it. That's why I really like these. If you don't wear glasses, well, then you're blessed and you can buy whatever headphones you want. But yeah, I really like these. I might check those out if I had the money, the Opuses, but I don't really listen to a lot of music or watch a lot of movies where I need these headphones. Yeah, but you know, if you want to get something, they're THX certified, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure on a movie it'd be really badass. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat that they're kind of stepping outside their gaming realm and like, you know what, we're gonna try this. I love Razer stuff. Ever since I've been into my I guess anything really for computers, I've really only bought Razer stuff. I have like I said, the Razer Viper mouse. I have the Trinity mouse as well. That's really good for MMOs because it has like the 12 button sides. It also, which was really cool, the reason they call it a Trinity, they have these different little pieces that you can attach to it, and it does it magnetically, which is really nice. There's not any kind of like hard push or anything. It just goes right in. You change a setting in your profile because you have the little Razer software that comes with it, and you can use either like this 7-button side thing, or if you want to do a more traditional 2-button side thing, or I just keep the like 12 button thing on the side, because for MMOs, if you play MMOs, especially if you're a healer or something like that, that requires you to have a lot of spells readily available. It's really nice. I used it for Guild Wars 2 when I used to play Final Fantasy 14. I really like it, and nice thing is this thing literally, I literally just pop this off, and that's the side of the thing. It's not lit up or anything, but yeah, pretty neat. But anyways, yeah, Razer headphones, they look pretty cool. That, I believe, will be all for today. So tomorrow is the 21st. We'll be talking about the news tomorrow. I'm probably going to be playing some Crucible later today. Hopefully I can finish downloading it before my lunch break. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe. If you liked watching this, please follow. We'll see y'all later.